This might look like a party game, but there's a purpose behind it. These men and women are part of 101 Engineer Regiment, City of London EOD. Their work is highly specialised. They're more used to dealing with deadly explosives than throwing a pink pig through the air. So what's the point? The game requires teamwork and discipline and encourages bonding. It's part of the therapeutic dashboard course run by the Felix Fund bomb disposal charity. The course offers a range of physical therapies, such as yoga, meditation and breathing techniques, as well as talking therapies. It aims to help with any unresolved issues the soldiers might bring back from their tours of duty.
We give them a space to sort of air that concern about their relationship issues, because a lot of them do have that, but also the stresses of work, people that they work with that maybe they don't particularly gel with. And then often what does come up is that opportunity to talk about experiences that they've had in war zones if they have been out on tour, which not all of them have, but predominantly they have.
These soldiers have undertaken dangerous and highly skilled work in Iraq and Afghanistan, and the Felix Fund aims to support them when the adrenaline switches off and normal life is resumed. Just like the lights on a car dashboard, there can be warning signs of stress that need attending to.
Flying off the handle, I suppose, at the slightest little thing, not dealing with stresses very well, and it has a big knock-on effect on your work and personal life. And the idea of the dashboard course is to give people awareness when things might be triggering, building too much for them, and that they can then have tools to deal with them.
Now, we know what to do when a warning signal sounds in our own cars. We take action. We stop, we fill up with petrol, or we make sure the door's shut properly. Now, these kind of signals are easy to see and hear in the car, but it's sometimes a lot more difficult to recognise warning signs in ourselves. In a group therapy session, Staff Sergeant Siti Pareti admits he's struggled with guilt since the death of a comrade in Afghanistan.
It teaches you here is that so long as you're at peace with it, everybody has their own different way of dealing with things, and guilt is one of them. And it's quite difficult to deal with guilt. But if you accept that it's not your fault, but at the same time not totally release or discard the memory, just have it there with you, it kind of makes things a lot easier to carry on with.
Although the Felix Fund focuses on explosive ordnance personnel, these specialised operators learn that they're not alone, that anyone can be overwhelmed by life events.
Just because my job is quite hard, it doesn't mean that nobody else's job is hard. And that's one of the lessons I was quite grateful for, which kind of gives you that humble ground to stand on. And if anything, keeps you moving forward, because you're not always going, oh, look at me, this is what I've done.
The dashboard course also offers a certificate in mental health first aid, as well as follow-up sessions to help keep things on track.